Now let's look critically at the revised security strategy launched by the president today. We go live to our Abuja studio where security consultant Dr. Amechi Nwokolo joins us. It's a pleasure having you with us. Why relaunch of the strategy? What difference does it bring to the table compared to past plans?
Yeah, thank you very much, and good evening to all our listeners and watchers around the world. Yeah, as in all other nations around the world, it is important that every year a nation reviews their national security strategy because some things that you consider in the past as not being a threat to a nation or to the people of a country can, at the turn of event, turn out to be a serious threat. So it's important that every year you need to review and look at things, threats, things that you consider to be threats, for a nation. So it's important that we review it and we can bring in new things onto the table, and probably things that we really don't consider can be shifted aside. But as the world is unfolding, everything, I mean everything can be considered as national security threat, yes.
But does this policy cover all the threats to national security, especially the economic threats?
I don't think it can cover, but as we go along, some other things, like I said, every year it ought to be done. If you watch the United States government national security plan, it's reviewed every year. It's just that we make a lot of this thing out of our own ceremony, out of it. It is done naturally and normally in other land and climate. It's reviewed and it's put out there on the nation's website and all that, on the military website, on the security services website in other countries. So it's not something that is, we like to put our flags and all that thing around about it. But it's something that should be done. Economic issues can be brought into it. Things that we look at, food security as well, environmental issues, things that are known without people think or we don't consider as germane as threat in the past. So it's right if they do that.
Is this strategy humanized? That is to say, that does it contain a synergy between kinetic and non-kinetic strategies for fighting insecurity?
Yes, it does. It's one of the things we've been speaking about for a very long time. It's brought in a whole very things in the past that we never used to. If you go through it, if you can get hold of the document, it's putting everything. I don't mean, I'm sure that, like you said, the issues, some economic issues are not being, were not stated in this. But I think in the new year one, they should do further, wider consultation, because it's not something that it should be solely in the office of the National Security Advisor. They must reach out to other areas, other parts of things, burning issues in Nigeria that could be a threat to lives and property in the nation.
Dr. Amechi Nwokolo, it was a pleasure having you with us on the News at 10.